around this earth.
Well, what can you say about Moab that hasn't already been said? Not a lot, really. But I guess there's no harm in reiterating the things that are already out there, right? Man, Moab is just the mecca playground of all things outdoors, whether it's hiking, mountain biking, rock crawling, and especially motorcycle riding, dual sport and dirt bike stuff. It's just almost impossible to beat Moab for that kind of fun. So I've been out here for 5 days now. I'm at an area called BFE, which is just south of the town of Moab, out in the middle of the kind of the desert out here. I'm out here for the Mosko Moto Dusty Lizard event that they do. They do 4 of them a year, so quarterly, and last couple of years they've had one out here in Moab, and it's an absolute blast, man. Just a good community of dual sport and dirt bike riders come and get together out here, ride all day. In the evening there's dinner, there's music, there's some drinks, and it's just a great place to hang out here. So this is day 5, and I'm wrapping up the trip, and I'm about ready to pack up and head home. And it's just been one of those really great times out here. On the first day, we went and we rode out to a place called Picture Frame Arch, which is a really cool, just an arch in the rocks. It's kind of a, dirt Jeep trail, a little bit of sand and rock and stuff like that to get out there, but in general it's a pretty fast flowy road you take out there. We got out there, did the obligatory pictures at the arch and stuff like that, and then we headed out on a trail called Behind the Rocks. And Behind the Rocks was a good challenging trail. It was a lot of fun. Me and my buddy Renee had a great time out there. It's kind of a mixture of fast, flowy, sandy, bermed sections, and then you hit some obstacles, and then you have a little bit more fast, flowy stuff, then some more obstacles. It was really cool. And then we got to a place called High Dive, and High Dive is insane. We sat there and watched the side-by-sides go down this obstacle for a little while, and it was really, it's amazing what those things can do. It's not really my jam, but watching these things go down almost a straight vertical wall on the side-by-sides was really cool to watch. So unfortunately we came from the wrong direction, so we hit that and we kind of had to turn around, kind of make our way back towards the trail that we had originally came from, and then came back here. It was our first day, so it was a good warm-up. Spent the rest of the evening kind of hanging out, setting up camp and all that, and it was just a really fun time. And so the next day, a few of us, we headed up north out of Moab, took the highway into Canyonlands National Park, and we took Schaefer Trail down the switchbacks, past the White Rim Trail and onto Potash Road. The scenery out there it's just really amazing. I mean, very few places in the world where you get to see these kind of vast, wide open spaces. You got the Colorado River cutting through there. You got all these red rock formations, fast Jeep road that you can really have a lot of fun on. It's nothing really challenging at all. If you're afraid of heights and you don't like exposure, then Schaefer switchbacks could present a little bit of a problem. But in general, it was really just a great day of riding. Came back, headed into town, went and got some pizza at the Italian joint in Moab, and that was really good pizza. It was very authentic. So if you're in Moab, go to the Italian restaurant in town. It's really, really authentic Italian food. You know, we had some good lunch. Came back here and did the same thing. You know, there's dinner and drinks and went to bed. So the next morning, got up and we made our way to the north end of town, kind of retracing our steps from the prior day. But this time we got off the road and we went up to Gemini Bridges. The road from the highway to the bridges itself is really fun. There's there's some switchbacks in the beginning with some rocks and chunky stuff on the road. That was a really fun ride. And then you eventually get in, you come back down off the climb and you're into the sandy sections. And some of the sand was pretty deep. It was a lot of fun to ride. But anyway, you know, I think it's about maybe 5, 6, 7 miles. And then you get to Gemini Bridges, the parking lot. You park your bike there, get up, and it's a 300-yard walk out to the bridges themselves. And that is really a fantastic thing to see. Basically, you know, there's an arch that goes over a hole in the rock, so you can see all the way through, and it forms kind of a bridge. So you start off on one side, take some pictures, then you go around to the other side, and you see the outcrop or ledge of rock that you were standing on the other side, and it's kind of like, wow, there's not a whole lot holding that rock up. Yeah, so it's a great place to stop, take some pictures. A lot of people go there, whether it's side-by-sides. Some people get a shuttle to there and then do the downhill all the way back into town on their mountain bikes. Really great thing. If you're out in Moab, you should definitely check out Gemini Bridges. So after that, we headed into town, went to the diner in town, had some lunch. My partner headed back here to get some stuff done, and I headed onto Cane Creek Road and took Cane Creek Road up to Hurrah Pass and over the pass down into Chicken Corners. Cane Creek to Hurrah is a very fast, it's just a wide road for the most part. There's a couple of switchbacks, a couple of loose sections, rocky sections, whatever, but it's not really too challenging. But from Hurrah Pass down into Chicken Corners is just an awesome ride, man. Lots of switchbacks, lots of serious exposure, some rocks you gotta get up onto, some really good sandy bermed sections. So some of the sand sections were really fun. I really had a good time with those. And then got down to Chicken Corners, got my picture, and rode back up to Hurrah Pass and onto Cane Creek and back down into town. Eventually making my way back here to the campsite, and it's really been a great a great trip out here. The weather has been pretty warm, but it's been windy as heck, so lots of sand everywhere. That's been a little bit annoying, but not too bad. But speaking of the campsite, this is it is an off the grid campsite. There's no power, no electric, there's not even any cell phone service out here. So it is certainly off grid, if you will. So being off grid, one of the more important things that you need to have out here, especially if you do, like a lot of video, like I've been doing while I'm riding, you need to have a way to recharge all your batteries, right? So that brings me to the Graycell power bank that they provided for me. They sent me the power bank, asked me if I would check it out and give it a shot and see what I think about it. And it's a very quality piece of equipment. I'm super happy with it. I've been really impressed with it. So again, I've been out here for 5 days now, no electricity. I've got cameras, I've got cell phone, I've got my tablet, all that. And so this guy is as you can see, it's a 240 watt power bank. It has two USB-A and one USB-C port, and it's even got a port here if you want to plug in a laptop. But the really great thing about it is you can either plug it in with a USB-C and charge it at the house, and if you're only going to be out for a day, an overnighter or something like that. You just charge it up at home, bring it with you, and it's got plenty of juice to power everything that you're going to need to power over the course of a 24 or 36 hour trip out into the backcountry, right? But the great thing about it is also that it is solar capable. So what I do is I just plug it into my solar panel during the day out here, charges it up completely. So you can see right now it's at 97%. It's only been plugged in for about an hour now. So I plug it in to my solar panel during the day, let it power up, and then at night I can charge up all of my electronics. So I've got my cell phone charging here, I've got some GoPro batteries being charged, and I'm charging up my iPad all at the same time. Now, one of the really cool features about this power bank is it has a lamp that is omnidirectional, and it is really bright, as you can see, even in the middle of the daylight here. It's got a low and a high, it's got a flasher, an SOS, and a strobe light. I've been using it at night to get around the camp, and then when I, at night, when I get up into my tent, I bring it with me. I can read, I can use it to see inside the tent for a little while, and then, when I turn off the lamp and go to sleep, I'm still charging all of my electronics, which is super important when you're out in the backcountry and you got to get up the next morning and still have the use of your cell phone and your cameras and all that other stuff. So this has been a really great piece of equipment. It charges fast and it holds a charge for a long time, and it will power everything you need to power for a standard 3, 4, 5 day trip out into the backcountry. So if you want to check them out, they did give me this unit. I'm not getting any commission. I don't have any stake in this. I'm just saying I wouldn't promote it if I didn't think it was a good piece of equipment. I really like it. It's really good. So check them out at Grecell, Grecell, and I think you probably find that it's a really great piece of equipment for you. So anyways, you probably don't need to be sold on Moab. Everybody knows about Moab already. I'm just here to reiterate that Moab is one of the most awesome places you can come and ride. I had a great time out here. Unfortunately, got to get back home, get back to the grind. So I'll be packing up now and making my way back home today. But I will be returning out here shortly to ride again. I can assure you of that. Well, anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a great big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Ring that notification bell so you get notified anytime I put out any new content. Have a great rest of your day, and hope to see you out on the road sometime. Good night.